You wake up tired. You crash at 3 p.m. You can't sleep at night. So you blame caffeine, or your schedule, or just getting older. But what if the real problem isn't your routine? What if it's your stress hormone silently running the show? Cortisol isn't the enemy. You need it to wake up, focus, and survive danger. But when it stays high for too long, it starts working against you. And here's the scary part. The symptoms don't look dramatic. They look normal. Let's talk about the 7 silent signs your cortisol might be too high, starting with one almost everyone ignores. The first sign? You're tired, but wired. You feel exhausted all day, but when your head hits the pillow, your brain turns on. Racing thoughts, random worries, replaying conversations from 5 years ago. Sound familiar? Cortisol is supposed to be high in the morning and low at night. That's your natural rhythm. But chronic stress flips it. Now it spikes at bedtime. Most people try melatonin, or scrolling until they pass out. But if cortisol is the problem, you're treating the smoke, not the fire. And poor sleep, that pushes cortisol even higher. Second sign, stubborn belly fat, especially around the lower abdomen. You're eating healthy, you're exercising. But what if that soft midsection won't budge? Cortisol tells your body to store fat for survival, especially around your organs. Why? Because your brain thinks you're under threat. This isn't about laziness, it's biology. And here's the twist. Extreme dieting and intense cardio can make it worse. Overtraining is a stressor. Undereating is a stressor. Your body doesn't know the difference between a tiger and a calorie deficit. More effort isn't always the answer. Third, you crave sugar and salty snacks. Hard. Ever notice how stress makes you want chips or cookies? That's not a lack of willpower. Cortisol raises blood sugar. Then insulin spikes. Then your blood sugar crashes. Your brain screams, quick energy, now. So you snack, then crash again, then repeat. This cycle trains your brain. Stress becomes tied to food. Over time, it's not even about hunger. It's emotional regulation. Breaking that loop requires more than just eat clean. Fourth sign, and this one surprises people. You get sick more often. Cortisol is anti-inflammatory in short bursts. That's good. But when it stays elevated, it suppresses your immune system. Frequent colds, slow wound healing, random flare-ups. You might think your immune system is weak, but it may just be overwhelmed. Chronic stress tells your body, now is not the time for maintenance. We're surviving. Fifth, brain fog and forgetfulness. Ever walk into a room and forget why? High cortisol affects the hippocampus, the part of your brain involved in memory. Over time, stress literally shrinks neural connections. You feel scattered, distracted, less sharp. And here's where people make a big mistake. They double down on productivity hacks. More caffeine, more multitasking, but multitasking is stress. Caffeine is stress. Constant notifications are stress. You can't out-hack a hormonal imbalance. Sixth sign, mood swings, anxiety, or feeling on edge. Cortisol and adrenaline are partners. When one stays high, the other often follows. Your nervous system stays in fight or flight mode. Small problems feel huge. Minor inconveniences feel personal, and over time, this becomes your baseline. You forget what calm feels like. Many people assume anxiety is purely psychological, but physiology matters. If your body thinks you're under threat, your mind will follow. Calm body, calm mind, not the other way around. Now the seventh sign, and it's the most overlooked. You feel tired but can't relax. Even on vacation, you finally take a break. No deadlines, no alarms, but you still check emails, still feel restless, still feel guilty for doing nothing. That's not personality, that's conditioning. Chronic stress rewires your reward system. Productivity becomes safety. Busyness becomes identity. When you slow down, your brain interprets it as danger, and that's when cortisol spikes again. Now let's clear up a myth. High cortisol doesn't mean you're bad at handling stress. It doesn't mean you're weak, and it doesn't mean you need to eliminate stress completely. Stress is normal. Chronic, unrelieved stress is the issue. So what can you actually do? First, stabilize your sleep schedule. Morning sunlight within 30 minutes of waking helps reset cortisol rhythm. Second, reduce artificial stressors, excess caffeine, doom scrolling, late night work, overtraining. Third, build recovery into your day, not once a month, daily. 5 minutes of slow breathing, short walks without your phone, strength training instead of endless cardio, protein-rich meals, small signals of safety, repeated often, and maybe the hardest one, redefine productivity. Rest is not laziness, it's hormonal maintenance. Ignore these symptoms and they compound. Address them early and your body recalibrates. Your body isn't broken, it's responding exactly the way it was designed to. The question is, what signals are you sending it every day? If you want more evidence-based breakdowns without the hype, subscribe now. Your future self will thank you.